Yamagata Masakage is the first boss at the end of the tutorial area in Nioh 3. And if you're coming from Dark Souls or never played Nioh games before, he might pose a problem to you. And I want to give you a couple of tips and tricks to help you beat this boss easier. And if these tips actually help, consider leaving a like, maybe even subscribe to the channel. So the first tip I'm gonna give you is that you are not allowed to be greedy. You will hit him once or twice and then back away, dodge away, or block right away. You will not be greedy and do additional hits after the stagger. You will not be greedy and do 3 or 4 hits. That will get you killed. If you're fighting this boss in samurai form, which I suggest also that you use a long weapon. You're going to be blocking most of his attacks, but there are a couple that are unblockable. Whenever you see this little white bubbly thing around him, that means that that attack cannot be blocked and you're going to get massive damage and probably die. So you have to dodge out of the way from those or be at a distance from him when he starts those attacks. Another type of attack he does is this spinning around move that ends with him glowing red and slamming on the ground. This is a dangerous attack. You don't want to be caught by his slam because he has this long spear. He's really going to damage you. You really have to be far away, but at the same time, this is the attack that we're going to exploit throughout the fight. All the other attacks are combinations of 4 or more swings. You can actually block these, but be careful of your ki, meaning your stamina. If you lose all of your ki, you're gonna get stunned for a little bit and you might die because of that. So how do we beat him? We move away from the boss. He's probably gonna start charging at the beginning of the fight. You dodge away from this attack. Then we wait for him to do his spinny move with the red glowing thing at the end and a slam on the ground. And then you dodge into him, do 2 attacks and dodge away. You can have your block up while dodging back away from him, which is the most protection you can get. So even if he gets you a little bit, you're gonna block that shot and not get damage. You'll soon start noticing whenever he slams on the ground, he does a little bit of a pause with various attacks that he does. And during that pause, you can land those 2 hits and move away. And that's gonna be your bread and butter of this fight. He slams on the ground, you move in, do a couple of shots and move away. Your main goal here is basically going to be for him to spend his stamina or ki just enough that with your hits, you're going to put him into a staggered state, which is when he's out of all of his ki or stamina. At that point, you can press triangle on your PlayStation controller or Y on your Xbox controller and do massive damage to him while he's staggered. As soon as you do that attack, move away from him. Once he's down to half health, his attacks are going to become a little bit more elaborate. His red attack might be the one that you can exploit, but it might be followed up by a big blast and larger area of his ground smash. So be careful not to get caught by that. At around quarter of his health left, your guardian spirit is going to start talking to you and he's going to tell you that it's time to use his special power. If you press triangle and circle at the same time on your controller on PlayStation or Y and B on your Xbox controller, you're going to initiate your Guardian Spirit's ultimate form and then just go all out mad on the boss, and that should be enough to kill him. Another tip that I can give you is that you should summon an acolyte. They are found outside the boss's gate on these blue little shining swords stuck in the ground. Interact with that, you're going to spend this Ochoka cup or whatever it's called, and you're going to summon an AI controlled companion that's going to help you during the fight. For the ninja playstyle, the story remains the same. Wait for these attacks that when he smashes on the ground, and then do your quick attacks. And I actually recommend you do 1 strong attack at the end of your quick attack combo with the triangle or on PlayStation and Y on Xbox, because that's gonna do a lot of damage to his ki and might stun him for the stagger effect. With the ninja, I would also recommend that you use your ninjutsu powers and throw a shuriken and uncanny flame at him. If you land enough uncanny flame, you're gonna get him burning, which is gonna do additional damage to him. And that's it, guys. That's the whole fight with Yamagata Masakage. I hope these tips helped, and if they did, once again leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna leave the video running. This is the full fight with the boss as a ninja, just so you can see all the steps and everything that happens during a fight. And this is the noob signing out.
今こそ草薙を右などし一気に攻め立てよ。